After Storm Sandy, a series of dunes were built, but more dunes need to be built for protection, but permission is needed for those dunes to be built. Hello and welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Candace Kelly, and today I'm joined by Mayor Tom Kelaher of Toms River Township, and today we are talking about those dunes and that permission, and I thank you for being with us today.
And I'm happy to come and talk about dunes. That's been something we've worked on for the last year.
Absolutely. So tell me where you are right now.
Well, you know, the Toms River has a portion of Ortley Beach, which is public, and we've built our own dunes there some time ago. And so much so we brought in 400 truckloads a day to the tune of $1.6 million to build those dunes. Our other beaches are almost all privately owned by either individuals or associations. And we have offered to build the dunes for them at no cost until we can get the Army Corps of Engineers to come in and build bigger and better ones.
But you need their permission.
We need their permission, and we needed 40 separate easements, and as of the time we're speaking now, we still have 14 people who have refused to sign easements.
And so why the refusal? If it's if it could be there to protect?
They have a whole series of arguments, none of which make much sense. A couple of them just don't like government sticking their nose into their business. Some people think we might want to put public bathrooms or boardwalks in their property. Nothing could be further from the truth. All we want to do is build dunes to protect the area behind the dunes. You know, as the mayor, I have a responsibility. The greatest responsibility is the safety and welfare of our community. And during the storm, what caused so much of the flooding was when the ocean broke through the barrier island and Manaloking and raised the level of the water in Barnegat Bay 4 and 5 feet and caused all of the flooding.
So those dunes obviously are needed. What happens in the end if you do not get the signatures?
Well, if they don't sign up and give us the easement or the permission, and really easement is really just a permission slip to go on their property, then we're going to resort to the legal process called eminent domain, which means that we can condemn the property in effect and go on the property and take it as if they'd signed an easement, and then defer to a subsequent judicial proceeding the fair value of the property.
And you don't want to do that because in the past there have been some really bad results in terms of...
We held up doing that because in Harvey Cedars a year ago, a court awarded a homeowner $375,000 for a partial loss of their view of the ocean. And we thought, my God, we can't afford to take that chance. But in the end of the summer, the New Jersey Supreme Court reversed that judgment. We mandate it to the trial court and set a new rule of evidence. We thought, you know what, we can live with that. And so now, the minute that decision came out, we started the wheels in motion to exercise our eminent domain.
Those homeowners got just $1, unfortunately.
That's what they finally wound up taking $1 and settle the case.
Wow. So you have been speaking about this for a bit in order to encourage people to do so. Is there anything else you'd like to say to people to try to get them to cross that and sign that easement?
Candy, I'm just about out of breath talking to them, and I don't know what else I can say to them other than this, that we're doing the eminent domain. If you still want to jump on the bandwagon, you can. Otherwise, we're going to proceed with eminent domain and just go on the property.
Post Sandy, how have things been going so far in terms of the community?
We've done so much. We've really done stuff over at the beach. We've built new boardwalks, built the dunes. We had to rebuild streets, clean the highway. So we're doing an awful lot. There's still a lot to be done. We're demolishing homes that have to be demolished. So it's going to take a number of years.
It's really amazing to think that about a year ago, this is where we were in terms of looking at the weather right now, and to think that where we were at that time.
I can't believe a whole year or so has gone by already, and we never would have thought we could have experienced the damage we did.
All right, well, hopefully people will be signing on with your last word here.
Well, and if they don't, that's too bad.
All right, thank you so much for being with us today. This hour's newsmaker has been Mayor Tom Kelaher of Toms River Township, and I'm Candace Kelly for Comcast Newsmakers. Thanks so much for watching.